The one thing you can never have enough of when running a creative production pipeline is inspiration for new concepts, angles, and more. And one great source of that are competitor ads. This works well enough when you go into Meta or TikTok ads library or swipe file app, look at a few ads, and then make some notes on the characteristics. So stuff like what kind of hooks and language are the ads using, what are the promo strategies, and so forth. Then you build your own from there. However, what if your competitor runs a really serious ad production operation with a lot of creative volume? So like in this example, Airbnb has about 6,000 active ads at any given time, and they add hundreds of new ads every single week. Any kind of meaningful analysis becomes basically impossible to do at that point manually. You can only pick a few favorites and go from there. You can get a pretty decent start with the Meta Ads MCP though. You can query the ads library with it, and it gets you a bunch of very useful stuff like ad copies, landing pages, and so on. What it still doesn't get you much of is the actual visual insights, and the search results can be a bit unpredictable, like in this case when 200 ads added in the past 7 days and it only finds a subset of them. So what it doesn't get you much of is the actual visual insights, what's happening in the videos, what's being said on the audio track, what the on-screen talent is, where is it shot, all of those parameters. Also, if you do these kinds of categorizations on your own creative, it's very hard to compare to that taxonomy. So this third level of analysis is actually quite smooth to do with the Focal MCP. So what I've done here is that every Monday morning, Claude Code has a scheduled routine that downloads all of the new ads from a list of brands on Meta for the past 7 days using swipe file app. The ad content is then uploaded into Focal automatically, and my tagging is applied on those assets automatically. Then I have all of my competitors' ad material broken down using my own taxonomy, and all the breakdowns I care about. It has full details on the URLs, the ad copy, and all of the visual elements inside the creative. Doesn't matter if there's dozens or hundreds of new ads, it works the same in any case. Once the tagging is in, everything gets put into a focal board. It's grouped by the concept the competitor is running with the actual ad examples, and there's a breakdown of what the brief could entail if I adapted it to my own use. This even produces ad copy suggestions and so on. Everything could be fully customized for the brief, so this is just a simple example, but you could go as deep as you'd want to. It's a great way to get visual inspiration in a structured way, and you can then edit this into a brief of your own, or just use it as a visual way of keeping an eye on the competition if you want to. You could even connect this to an AI model to generate reference images directly from the brief. So if you made it this far, thanks for listening, and I hope you found this interesting. Let me know if you'd want more details, and I'm happy to share.